emerging into the world becomes more and more accepted by humanity, then we also have funding on top of that then helps us to, grease the wheels, expand quickly, and accomplish a lot. It's all about conquering supply chains. And that funding will make that possible. It'll help us conquer supply chains much faster. So that's the whole point of paying that fee. And like I said, at the tipping point, people will be happy to pay it. There's some people are a little hesitant to pay it now because, they can't see the vision forward, right? They're only looking to a week or a month or a short period, in the future, when they need to actually look a year out, and then look, 2-3 years from there, and how this is going to continue to develop as we build out the economic phase of this. So anyway, I'd like to get your thoughts on all that, Mbe. I'm gonna mute myself for a moment.
All right.
Just go ahead and do your own little monologue, if you will.
Yeah, of course. What you're saying, you are very, very correct. You see, just like today, you were saying that will you rather be right with your doubts or get rich? So we really love that, and I actually put that on my Facebook page today. And then people that are not even TBCians, they are like, okay, want to get rich, get rid of the doubts and all that. So one of the things that we are having is that TBCians, they are expressing their fear, or when they are faced with somebody who is trying to challenge them with a negativity, they are being carried away, or the person negative energy is consuming them. But I tell you, admin, like I was saying, if you come towards me with your negativity, the rate at which I am emitting my positive energy is just going to send you out of my sight. In fact, you might not even have the courage to even confront me, because I'm full of fire. In fact, just what I'm talking is fire already. Even when I write fire. You cannot even just come and confront me anyhow about TBC. So that is the kind of energy we need to have, so that such that before any person come and trying to express his little doubts, your positivity should consume him like, I don't know. So that is the kind of spirit we should have. Not like when somebody comes and like, oh, it's not going, he just get drowned with his negative energy. No, it shouldn't be like that. We should be like lion, like, don't dare with the lion. Don't come to my den. Some people can go elsewhere and talk bad about TBC, but if they find my surrounding, they mind their words, because they know that what is coming out from me is going to consume them.
Well, that's the whole point of the Millionaire Billionaire. I'm grooming you guys to think that, right? So I know it's a challenge for some to, try to think like that before you're actually spending $1 million a year. But you have to just, embrace the spirit of the millionaire billionaire who's not going to have any doubt, right? They're going to do things on purpose, and there's no room for doubt. There's no room for fear. These are things that you overcome as part of holding the title millionaire billionaire, and so you have to have the spirit of it now. Okay, so as our currency emerges, and you actually become, a millionaire billionaire, where the day will come when you'll be able to spend that much in a year.
Yes, and when you look at it, TBC is the only thing in the world where you become a millionaire spending the little effort that we are giving in to become a millionaire. That's the only thing. Look at the life of all the millionaires all over the world, not to even talk of billionaires. They spend a lot of years, a lot of money, a lot of effort, a lot of difficult moments. But with TBC, you just become a millionaire for nothing, like just applying a little bit of effort and a little bit of money, and you become a millionaire. I don't see where on earth we shall ever find this. There's no way.
It's a very generous program, the way it's structured, and it's basically, it pay it forward, right? It pays out forward before you really are, have the kind of character to match up with the title. You're having the coins to indicate that that's who you are, that's where you're going. And
Right.
yeah, but for now, I want everyone to find that strength so that they run into anybody who's expressing doubt. They're probably just looking for reassurance. Most likely, that's what's really going on. But you have to come back and address it and say, hey, there's no need to doubt something that's working, right? If it wasn't working, we wouldn't be here 5 years later, right? So, I mean, for goodness sake, we're almost at 10 million. We've paid out almost $10 million in Bitcoin bounties in the last 3 years. So, I mean, it's working. Imagine we're paying out $10 million a month in Bitcoin bounties, but it's working. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I think we're going to start grabbing some hands here.
Okay. So we'll start with Alima, the dancing lady.
Hello.
Hello, Halima.
Hello, Halima from the Philippines. How are you?
Fine. I cannot see myself. Where am I?
We can see you.
We can see you, but you can't see yourself, huh?
That's interesting.
Anyway, hello everyone and good morning. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace be with us all. Anyway, I'm issue admin, and I know that my suggestion is out of the line, but there is impossible because you are admin and you are the one who decides, right?
Well, that depends. We are a democracy too, So I mean, there are certain things that fall in my chair, but a lot of things go back out to this group here, the mass adoption team. What's on your mind? You muted yourself. You might need to unmute again, Imbe.
Can you hear me?
She clicked the mute button, I guess, accidentally.
Okay, Halima, unmute again. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I just want everybody to be happy. I'm not suggesting this one because I am a merchant, but this is only a suggestion because I thought that the past years that everybody also about the doubt. One thing that the one thing that you declare that you don't have doubt about TBC, if you are offering any services, any products that you are offering, you are accepting Pringles or TBC, right? Right? So, my suggestion is why, for example, not me, all leaders that they are, whatever they are offering a merchant, they're accepting Pringles, then you are giving them, once that they start their merchant, any discount, 20%, 10% they like, then you are giving them, it's up to you, 100 TBC, 1,000 TBC. I'm happy for giving me 1 million TBC because I'm already a merchant, you see? This is my merchant, that is all my goods, right?
Wow.
But, the joke admin, this is for everybody. That's in the suggestion because that is the very important doubt. If you don't have doubt, then you start accepting Pringles, corn, that right? Any product that so that's the thing. You can say that no, I am not doubting. But you're leader of TBC, you cannot do that. Don't tell me that you don't have doubt. I am challenging every leader all over the world. If you don't have doubt, then start accepting TBC. That is my suggestion. So it's up to you, admin, if you're offering whatever TBC you want to give them. Maybe they will be happy that, oh, even though they're selling this one. This is vinegar,
Okay,
right?
so your suggestion is to create some sort of a reward,
Yes.
a kringle reward for merchants actually.
And if you are starting accepting kringles,
Okay, let me give that some thought. I will, I'll take your advisement. Let me give it some thought. Okay, so I'll think about it. A couple of things come to mind, but obviously, what I would do is I would present, anything that would be of consideration back to you guys on the master option team for a vote, and we would go from there. Because I can already see there's a different, there's a debate going on in my head about the suggestion already, and we'd put it back out to you guys to debate it. So, but it's just right now, it's the timing of the suggestion is not helping us on our immediate need. Right now, we gotta get that core team built, Alima. That's critical. Okay, so let's get that done. Okay, let's move the goalpost back to the end of July, and let's get it done before the end of July. Okay, let's get that core team built. Because, without that built, we don't have a stable operation. We got bills to pay. We need a stable operation, guys. Simple as that. These other ideas, they're kind of fluffy by comparison. They're just not critical. So you got to take care of the needful first. Let's get that core team built. Very, very important. So I'll give that some thought, and when I'm ready, I will then bring it back to the community. Okay, I'll bring it back to this team here in a mass adoption training at a future point when it makes sense.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you too. We appreciate you being a merchant. We really do appreciate you. You're one of the great merchants of TBC, and you sell a lot of product for TBC. So you've been very successful as one of our TBC merchants. We really appreciate that. Okay, Mbe, back to you.
Okay, we have Joy. Joy.
All right, Joy, come on down.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, my fellow divisions. Yeah, my contribution today, I am supporting the last speaker,
Okay.
Mr. Lima. Yeah, because if people don't have doubt, they will start accepting TBC. For example, I myself, I accept TBC. I have a lot of products on ground for sale. I have melon, I have tomato, I have onions, I have oil, and some other goods. I'm also preparing to bring some other goods to my own on ground. So I encourage the members, especially the core team, to start accepting TBC, because that will give us, because action speaks louder than voice. So we should put action, because when we put action, coupled with the speech, what comes out from our mouth, it will boost the system. So I accept 20% TBC for my product. So I encourage everyone to do so. Thank you.
Excellent. I really appreciate that. Let me drill down in your business a little bit, Joy. Thank you for sharing the little information so far. What country are you in?
I'm in Nigeria.
You're in Nigeria, okay.
Yes.
And your business with the the tomatoes and onions and melon and the oils and the other things that you do sell. How much revenue? Now, revenue is like the total amount that you collect. Okay, so how much revenue does that business produce in a month?
In a month?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends. Sometimes 20, 30,000. That is income.
That's monthly, so 20, 30,000 naira monthly.
Yes. Yes.
And then how much does that translate to USD? So that, everybody knows what USD.
450 per dollar. 480, sometimes 500 per dollar.
Okay, so that amount in naira is about $500 a month. Is that correct? The amount that you told us in naira, that's about $500 per month.
Okay, I thought you are asking me my monthly revenue. That is income.
Yeah, in USD, it's about 500 a month.
500 a month. Yeah.
Okay, very good. So picture this. What would happen if you had $1,000 a month coming in Bitcoin bounties? Okay, you had $1,000 a month coming in. Your business is bringing in about $500. It would make it much easier because the Bitcoin bounties is actually spendable today. So that's the advantage of the Bitcoin at the moment. It's expendable today. You can easily convert that right back to naira.
Yes.
That's how the market coins work. Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
If you had $1,000 coming in on business that produces $500 a month, then maybe you could accept 50%, 70%, something like that in TBC, right?
Yeah.
And then it would make sense. And then if that jumped up to $2,000 a month, you know what I'm saying? Even better, So that's the whole point. See, that's when I was talking about the tipping point earlier today. When enough businesses, we're talking about small businesses like yours, when they're making at least $1,000, on average $1,000 a month, it's enough money to justify accepting a much higher percentage of our currency, and then whatever you get in rewards, hey, with all the other ways to collect coins, I know that Halima suggested an additional way, but you have so many ways to collect a lot of coins, so you can position yourself for the future when our currency is down the road like widely accepted and people are using it just like any other money, so that's what we're pushing towards. And this is why, guys, you need to go out there and put that QR code next to as many cash registers as you can. Okay, all of you need to go out there and get those QR codes next to the cash register, because that will then get Bitcoin bounties into the pocket of the merchant. And since it's a partnership, you're actually splitting that 50-50 with them. So it's also putting money in your pocket too. Spendable Bitcoin today,